pray or be guided by our God. Let's bow down our heads and feel the presence of the God. Lord, thank you for this day and give us guidance and wisdom and knowledge, Lord God, so we conduct this interview thoroughly, Lord God. And thank you for using this person who accepted our interview invite and give us more blessings and guidance through this activity, Lord God. In Jesus' name, in your mighty name, we pray. Amen.
Hello, good evening everyone.
Good evening po.
Good evening po.
Should I introduce myself now? English or Tagalog?
Kahit saan po kayo komportable, ma'am.
Hi everyone, I am Hazel Ann Pascual. I am 32 years old, an OFW in Singapore, working as a manager in a German restaurant. Should I include my monthly salary or what? That's enough?
Okay na po yan.
Let's proceed for our first question. Mr. Paliera, okay, I think Mr. Paliera has having difficulty with their internet, with his internet. So let's proceed. For our first question, ma'am,
Yes.
why did you choose to work as an OFW?
Okay, for that question, my answer is I choose to work as an OFW because I know that the salary in working abroad is much way better than working here. You all know that that's right. And another thing is I have a big dreams for my future. That's why when I got this opportunity of working abroad, I really grab it, um, because it's just like once in a lifetime opportunity.
Is that all, ma'am?
Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. And for the second question, Romel Paliera, can you proceed?
Next question is, what are the benefits of working abroad?
The benefits of working abroad is that you can save more money because we all know that the salary in other country or overseas is bigger or more, right? And then in that way, you can save more money and then you can send more to your family back home. That's one of the benefit. And then the next benefit is that you will have better self-esteem. What I mean is that you will feel more confident when it comes to facing people, because when when you work abroad, you will face different kinds of people, different culture, different races, different religion. So you need to adapt everything, so to be able for you to feel fit in that place or in that country. For example, as my experience working in Singapore, there's few races there, a few religions also. Then you need to know what are the basic in that country, like what's their food, and what are their culture, of course, what yung mga bawal at mga hindi dapat gawin. So kailangan mong i-fit yung sarili mo sa lugar na nasaan ka. So in that way, magiging mafe-feel mo na mabuboost mo yung self-confident mo kasi ay nakaharap ko na yung mga tao na yan. So feeling mo confident ka na i-face yung buong mundo. Saan ka man pumunta. Once na nakapag-abroad ka na. Ganon yung number one benefit ng working as an OFW.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for answering that question. And for our next question, our third question will be asked by Nico Paira.
So, good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good
My name is
evening.
Nico Paira. So, here's my question. What are the challenges of working as an OFW?
Oh, the challenges of working as an OFW. The very first challenge that I encountered is that the language, the language. Why? What I mean by that? When you go to other country, you thought that you are very good in speaking in English, right? Because here in Philippines, you're confident already talking in English. But no, when you go to other country and work there, it will be totally different. Because the first thing, the tone of their voice is different, no? So you need to adjust. You need to adjust yourself when it comes to number one, their language, so that you will be able to speak to the people there, to the people around you once you're overseas, once you're in other country, correct? Then the next one is another challenge is the culture shock. For the Filipino, number one, when they go overseas, they will feel culture shock. Why? For example, there are other countries, right, that have different culture, as I mentioned earlier. For example, you like to eat pork, you love to eat lechon, but when you go to this certain country, eating pork is not allowed. So that's one of the saying that you'll have culture shock. Correct? So do you understand what I mean?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And then the next one is when you go overseas, when you work as an OFW, the timing can be different, the weather can be different. So those are one of the challenges because here in Philippines we're used to hot and cold, but there we don't know that.
Question.
Yeah. Am I talking so much or is okay?
It's fine, ma'am. It's fine.
So yeah, for the weather, for the time is different. So that's one of the challenges that you can face if you work as an OFW. So you need to do a lot of adjustments. And then the very last thing that will challenge you, that will really challenge you when you work as an OFW is that you will feel alone, you will feel lonely. Because why? Different country, very far from home, no relatives, don't have friends, because at the start you're just a newcomer, right, in that country. So one of the adjustments is that you will feel, what the thing that will challenge you is that you will feel alone, that there's nobody there for you. So that's what I said. One of the benefit is that you will feel your self confidence will be boosted because even you feel alone, you will really fight for it because you have that goal for your family, for your loved ones, and for yourself especially, that the purpose of going or working abroad is that for you to have a better future, right? That's one of the goals of the Filipinos. That's why they're working overseas. I think I'm clear with that question.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And for our fourth question and fifth will be asked by Mia Petalcon.
Good evening, ma'am. My question is, how do you deal with the challenges po?
How do you deal with the challenges? Okay, as I mentioned, the number one challenge that you will feel is that you will feel alone. You will feel stress, right? So how do you what is that?
Deal, ma'am.
How
Deal.
do you deal? Of course, luckily there's internet, right? So how you deal with, you feel lonely, how you deal with it? So you go and video call your family, your loved ones, your friends. So you will feel a little better if you feel, because that's one of the challenges. So you will feel a little better, and then you can focus on your goal, because people will, for example, you call already your family and friends, so they will cheer you up. So that's how you deal with one of that challenges. And then the next thing is that, of course, you always need to pray. You always need to pray that you will overcome those challenges that will close the door. That will all the challenges that you will face.
Okay, let's proceed to fifth question.
Yung five question po is, based on your own experience, if you were given based on your experience, if you were given a chance to work in the Philippines or abroad, which will you choose and why?
If I will given a chance to choose, then I will still prefer to work abroad. Because why? Working abroad and working in Philippines. So let me compare, okay? Working in Philippines, it doesn't mean it's bad, okay? I'm not saying that. But working in Philippines is just nice. It's just nice for us to survive in our daily life, correct? The salary here in Philippines, even you're an engineer or whatever, your salary will be just nice for your family to eat. But that one of the good thing working abroad is that, aside from you can support your family here back home, you still can save more money, because the salary there is like, you know, 3 times compared to the Philippine wage. Okay? So that's why if you're given a chance, it's better for us to work in abroad, even just for a while, just for to give us time to save. Because in that, for example, you work abroad, it's impossible for you not to have that savings of, for example, you want to buy a house here. In 1 year here in Philippines, you cannot do that. But if you go and work abroad, yeah, you can in 1 or 2 years of working there, you can already start building your house, your dreams here back home. So that's why if we're given a chance, then I will still prefer to work abroad, because that, you know, you're buying time. Your time is when you work here in Philippines, your time you feel like very long, but if you work in abroad, your time very fast. Everything you can get in just one click. It depends, of course. We all must work very hard, because we know that, you know, if you don't work hard, you cannot earn money, correct?
And for last and not last but not the least question will be from Romel Palera.
So last question, ma'am, is can you give some pieces of advice to those people who want to be an OFW?
Okay, my piece of advice, if you were planning or if you wanted to work abroad, overseas, and as an OFW, the very first thing that you need to know, that you need to consider, is which country do you want to work. Because why? You need to do your advanced research. So at least it will benefit you once you reach that country and start to work there. Okay? And then the second thing that I can advise is that when you work as an OFW and you are given a chance, you should really grab it. But you must really know, you must be alert of what is going on, because nowadays we don't know, right? There's this, you know, people will, agency or company will ask you to work abroad, but actually they were cheating you. So you need to do more research before you get out of Philippines and go to that country. So at least you are prepared. in what can happen, you know. Then my advice is you better save money first before you go to the other country, so at least anything happen to you there, you have, you know, you have your own savings. You can just easily come back home, right? So that's one thing that I want to advise those Filipino that is planning to work as an OFW. So better be prepared, number one. Then number two is that always believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself that everything that can happen, you can actually find ways to overcome it. And for example, you'll have a problem when you go overseas. You need to be smart in how to handle your problems. So at least if you're already ready with that, then your challenges will be better. You will face their challenges easily. You won't give up very fast because you know you are ready to face everything. It means like you're ready to conquer the world. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. That's all, ma'am.
Yes.
Uh, Thank you for answering our question and accepting our uh, invite interview. So for now, ma'am, let's proceed for the last question. Photo ops lang, ma'am. Picture.
A picture, wait lang.
Mia, ano ah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And one,
Smile.
two, three.
Smile.
Okay na po.
Okay na po? Okay lang ba yung mga sinagot ko? Or
Okay naman po. Thank you po.
okay?
Sagot naman accurate.
Okay, sige.
Thank you, te.
Okay, sige, salamat.
Thank you po.
I try my best to speak in English,
Thank you,
even my nose is bleeding right now. Okay, bye. Good
Okay lang po.
luck.
Thank you po.
Good luck. Keep it up.
Thank you po.
All the best.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oo eh.